evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Youth Arena Talk Show, brought to you by RJ Studios. The name still remains Francisca Emilio. You can call me Obapa. Tonight is going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining and educating. But before we do that, we're going to go for a short break. After that, we're going to introduce our special guest to you. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, and once again, this is the Youth Arena Talk Show, brought to you by RJ Studios, and the name is Obapa. Tonight, we have an interesting topic, and we are going to discuss it. You know how we do it. It's always chat room or entertainment. But there's going to be a twist tonight. Tonight, we're going to merge chat room with entertainment together, because our guest is really into the entertainment segment. But before we do that, we're going to let him introduce himself and also tell us a little bit about what he does before we dive into the topic. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. So please, can you kindly introduce yourself to us, your name and what you do?
Okay. People usually used to know me as Virox, but right now I'm actually rebranding to Kofi Krack.
Kofi Krack.
And again, my real name is Osei Boatin Emmanuel, a typical Kan guy. Yeah.
Okay. Osei Boatin. Okay. Where are you from?
Just like I said, a typical Kan guy. So
Come on, say.
sure.
Come on, say boy. Okay, welcome to the Youth Arena Talk Show. So we're going to talk about you, but before we do that, there is this topic that our viewers have brought to our notice that they really want to hear about. So we're going to talk about it. So the topic for tonight is, why is it that people tend to give relevance to people? After all, people tend to appreciate others more often after they've passed away rather than when they are alive.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah, you got it.
With this particular question,
Okay.
this often happens with we Africans.
Okay.
You see, when you go to the Western side, people die and they are still, they are cherished for long. As in memories, because of memories. When somebody dies in the Western world, let's say your husband or your wife dies, oftenly people don't marry again. So weekly they go to the burial grounds to deliver some flower to the dead. You understand? To pay respect and show the kind of love they have for them. That's what goes around. But when you come here in Africa, somebody might lose his or a wife or partner today, and a week after you see the person is getting married again. You get it?
Okay.
So with this, I wouldn't say people are cherished after their death, but I would say it depends.
Okay.
It depends. The reason people cherish people when they are gone is memories. You see, when you're not going to see somebody again, you're going to think about, oh, sometimes maybe there was a circumstance, you faced a problem.
Okay.
This person was around. This person often used to hold your back, stand behind you whilst he was alive. But when the person is not there anymore, you start to think, who is going to be doing this for me? Even when you get a replacement, you will still have the person in mind. You understand? So that is how it is.
Okay,
that's
so,
what I say.
Let's come back to you, your personal life. Okay, if you
Okay.
don't mind us talking about it. So like who is someone special in your life, and how do you appreciate these people? It could be a family member, it could be a wife, it could be a child, like it could be anyone. Who is this
I don't
special
have a
person?
child. I don't have a child.
Okay, so who is a special person in your life, and how do you appreciate them?
Special person.
Okay,
I have special people,
okay,
but I'll go with my mom.
yeah.
But it doesn't guarantee that I'm a mommy's boy or something. But I love my mom so much
Okay.
because she stands by me regardless the situation. And how I appreciate her is whenever she calls me, I'm around. Yeah. No, no matter whoever is calling me, if even they are calling me for an interview, a job interview, and my mom is calling, I have to answer to my mom
Really?
before. Yeah.
Wow.
Because whatever, after the job interview, whatever I'm going to get from it, she's a reason.
Okay, so that's your way of expressing your appreciation to
Yeah, yeah.
How about your friends?
My friends, loyalty, it's all the same. Loyalty. You see, sometimes friends need you and you need them as well. It's not often, but sometimes. So when a friend can rely on you for a particular situation, they know, oh, with this side, Kofi can help me.
Okay.
Let me call Kofi. Just in case I'm not in a capacity to do it, I won't make you feel I can't do it.
Sure.
I would have to go extra mile within my own corner, without you knowing maybe I struggle to come up with something like this for you.
True.
Good. So I do things like that for my friends,
Okay.
and that is a way I appreciate them.
Okay. So has there ever been a time in your life where someone appreciated you in a way that has made a very big difference in your life right now? It has impacted the way your life has turned out just right now.
Yeah. It has happened like that before, but I think it's my auntie.
Okay.
Yeah, my aunt.
What did she do?
Well, I did something for her.
Okay.
It's not like I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy at home.
Really?
So so I've been doing a lot for her.
Okay.
You understand? Good. So she support me even my music financially.
Okay.
And that is a big plus for me. So
it made a big difference in
a whole lot.
Today.
A whole lot. Yeah. She even gave us money to support our studio establishment for the first time, and wherever she is, I always appreciate her for that. Because I think she saw the dream. Like she has been seeing the dream. She loves what I do.
Okay.
You get it? So
that's really nice. So I want to ask you again. How do you think people can show appreciation to other people whilst they are alive? What do you think people can do for other people whilst they are alive, rather than doing it for them after they are dead?
I don't know what we do for people after their death.
Okay.
But when somebody is alive, the best thing you can do for the person is you're standing by the person in difficult times.
Okay.
And being there for the person when the person wants to rely, or the person relies on you. Okay. Yeah, you get what I mean. So I would say loyalty is always loyalty. When you come to the street, the first code is loyalty. You get it? The boys calls and the boys corner we call it bro code. You understand?
Yeah.
But generally it's loyalty. So to show loyalty, the word loyalty entails a lot.
True.
You understand? It's not just a word that we say, but it has a lot of meanings in it. So I think loyalty is a great way of appreciating people. If you are not in a capacity of supporting them financially or with strength, loyalty is a way.
Wow. I mean, loyalty is a very big word. Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, once like if you're friends with someone and the person is not loyal, it tends to bring a lot of problems. But I want to ask you something. Doing good is really not easy. It's really, really not easy. So I want to ask you: is it easier to do good for someone after they've passed, or whilst they're still living? Let me ask you this question. Let me frame this question.
Okay.
Would you rather do good for someone who has passed away? Do you think it's easier to do good for someone who has passed away than someone who is alive?
I don't think I would do good for the dead.
Really? Some will
Yes.
do.
You are saying me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's of no essence. To me, it's of no essence because um, dead or the dead body is a waste.
Okay.
When you go to Asia, they burn the bodies, right?
Sure.
Good. They don't even have a place of burial because that place could be used for even companies to be built for people to get employment and all that. So whilst the person is alive, maybe you not doing good to the person being alive is going to lead him or her to the death.
Okay.
So why don't you do the good whilst the person is alive?
Okay.
So it doesn't lead the person to the casket.
Sure.
You get it? So I think I'll do good whilst the person is alive.
Okay. So I'll ask you a last question, then we'll go for a short break. After that, we'll continue the conversation.
Sure.
Before we leave, I want to ask you, okay, let me put a scenario to you. Imagine why people do this. You have an uncle, okay, your mom, you're an only child, your mom is really sick, very, very, very sick. And you go to this uncle, you know that this uncle is capable of helping you to cure your mom. But this uncle tells you that I won't be able to get the money. I don't even have money in my coffers. Once when you go to the house of this uncle has a food in front of him full of meat and other stuffs, and this person tells you that he won't be able to help you, and unfortunately your mother passes on. And now this uncle comes with a huge amount of money to tell you that okay, he's sorry for your loss. Take this money and
For the
bury her.
funeral.
Yeah. What would be your reaction?
I'm not a person who really values or cherish the African way of funeral.
Okay.
Good. So in the first place, I don't know what I'm going to take this. I don't know how I'm going to take this. It could be anger might make me, aggressive to my uncle.
Yeah.
Might. I use the word might because
You never know.
I don't know. Maybe I'll accept the money, but I will use it for. I'm not going to use it for the funeral. I'm going to use it to better my life.
Really?
Yes. Me, I believe when somebody dies, the respect we give to them, to the dead, is praying
Okay.
for the soul to have a better place to be. But the rest is actually waste of money and time. So so the money my uncle is going to donate for the funeral, I might take it.
Okay.
I might take it for something else, but not for the funeral. I think I have one person I know.
Okay.
The mother is saying that when she dies, she doesn't want a funeral, and she doesn't want to be kept in a casket because she just buried in the ground and rots, because nobody knows what is after death. You understand? So with this, I'm going to take the money.
Sure.
I'm going to take the money, but maybe my uncle could have saved my mom.
Yeah.
So aggressively,
Yeah.
maybe I'll box him.
Okay. So guys, this is the question to you. Okay. This question goes to all of you. What would you do? Would you take the money or you will reject it? Let's keep your comments coming in. We're going to go for a short break. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys, and again, this is the Youth Arena Talk Show brought to you by RJ Studios, and the name still remains Francisco Emilio. The comment section is really, really on fire, but quite unfortunately, we'll take your questions in another time. But right now, we're gonna dive into the life story of Kofi Krack. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself and what he does and why he decided to do what he does right now. So, Kofi.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're in the music industry.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your genre of music?
Um, I do African hip hop
Okay.
and Afrobeat. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. So I know that before every artist will go into music, there is something that moves them. Okay. So what incited your passion to go into this music industry?
Well, when I was a kid, I think in the was it the early 90s? Yeah,
Okay.
the early 90s.
Shaweni.
Let me know. Oh, okay. So there was this guy, Reggie Rockstone. Reggie
Yeah.
Rockstone. That time, he had a couple of tracks and albums with example like one particular one, Maka Maka. I don't know if you've heard it before. I used to listen to this guy a lot before I started listening to Lord Kenya and Buffo and all that. So these people were giving me an insight and motivation to, you know, I love literature. So
Okay.
as music is poetry, I used to want to do my own styles, and I had that feeling I can do this. So when I was little, I was, singing along these people's music and all that. So I felt that I had a talent as well. So with that,
Decided to pursue it.
gradually I pursued it. So that's why
So
I'm
that's
here.
really nice. That's really nice. There has always been a milestone in every artist's life. What are some of the challenges that you faced since you joined the music industry? It's
A
hard,
whole
right?
lot,
A
a
whole
whole
lot.
lot, a whole lot,
Give me one, just
a whole
one
lot.
thing you can never forget. A very big challenge.
A very big
Yeah.
challenge. Okay. Um, I I was attacked spiritually through my journey.
Okay.
That was, I think, um, 3 years ago.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I don't know, but with sources, it was because of that I got very sick, which the doctor diagnosed me and found nothing wrong with me. So it was something like spiritual attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that is the biggest challenge I've ever faced in my music career. So because of that, it limited my parents' support with me.
Okay.
Before, my parents used to love my music, like Kofi, your home, do this and all that. But when this happened, they were like, I had to stop the music.
They were scared.
Yeah, they were scared to lose me, so I have to stop this music and all that. And no, so after I recovered, their support came down, but I didn't give up. So I was doing it hiddenly.
Okay.
Yeah. Then boom, all of a sudden I told them I want to do it again because it's something I love,
Okay.
and they can't stop me from it.
That's
And
very
now they
true.
have to support me, so they are doing that.
True.
Yeah.
See, in this life, we have the good ones, we have the good memories, and we have the bad memories. So you've told us about your bad memories. I want you to tell us one good memory that like even when you wake up every day, every night, every afternoon, you just keep remembering it. This one good memory in your life, in your music journey. One thing that you can't never forget. One good thing.
The best thing that has happened to me in my music journey is when I had a show at Wenchi in the
Okay.
Bongahafo region.
Okay.
It was called the Rockstars Jam, I think 2017.
Okay.
Yes. And the whole place was boom loud, and people were all around, the people loved me and all that. So I enjoyed the momentum and everything. So
You felt the
yeah,
glory.
I felt it. I felt, no, I'm somebody. People were giving up to me. Charlie, try hard, do this, do. You see, in the music industry, you see, it's hard to blow, like, global, or let's say nationwide.
Yeah.
But there are some territories when you go there, Charlie, we are conquering. Yeah, so with that particular show, I really felt well. I think that's the best thing that has happened in my music career. With the confidence they gave me over there. Yeah, it was more to that. It was more to that.
It's really nice to like go on stage and sing and
People will sing along.
people sing
Yeah,
along.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Charlie.
really nice. But You see, some artists, I don't know about you, but some artists they can write a song and it to take them like they can write a song down. It to take them like 2 years, a year and a half, 6 months to bring out a new song. So what motivates you to create new song each and every day? Because I see that it keeps going consistently. You keep creating and creating.
With this, it depends. I would say it depends. As in, you see, we have hard work and talent. They are
Okay.
two different things. But sometimes hard work beats talent when talent is relaxed.
Okay.
You get it? Good. But when a talented person is also putting in hard work,
Okay.
the person goes extra mile to do other things that people who are going to be amazed of it. Just like
Yeah.
you are saying, I keep on doing this and all that. I'm actually the type that when you give me beat, when immediately I hear beat,
You want to create a song.
I want to create a song. Yeah. So immediately I hear beats. Oh, Charlie, this beat they go on. So when I'm kicked with the beat,
Okay.
be like, no matter what happens, we have to do a song in the studio. And I have my personal engineer. So
Okay.
anytime he has a beat for me, he just call me. Oh, Charlie, I get some banger with you. Make I sing give you, make you listen.
Another banger.
Then he go sing give me. Or send him on me. Go to the studio. Sometimes too, he'll be just creating the beat. I'll be there. Maybe he'll be creating for somebody. Somebody has paid for it. But because he's feeling the vibe that I put on the beat, we have to do the song, and the song will automatically be mine. So that's what happens at the studio, and that's what goes on.
So I'm gonna pick a question from your own words.
Okay.
You said music is like literature, okay?
Yeah,
Telling
it's
a story.
literature. It's literature.
So you're telling a story. So what message are you trying to relay in your song to those who listen to you?
Okay, it depends on the moment I am in.
Okay.
You see, most times music are based on life stories. It could be yours, it could be creativity, it could be somebody's, it could be experience, it could be anything at all. So it depends on the moment you are inside. So the moment you are inside is going to determine the kind of music you are, or the kind of message you'll be bringing out to the people. Sometimes you feel like you're on the street. Charlie, this time around I'm suffering. You're going to create a music about hardship. You get it? There are some times to, oh, you can go to an apartment, have fun and all that. And also, I know when you come, you know it's a party song.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's actually the feeling you get in your life that is going to give you the strength or the courage to put on a music or a message to the audience. So that's what goes on.
Has there been any collaboration so far since you started your music?
Yeah. I'm actually working on an EP and an album,
Okay.
which I'm going to release next year, and it has a lot of collaboration on coming up. Yeah.
Okay. So in Ghana here, who is your biggest? I'll say, who is your biggest inspiration? Like, who do you look up to?
Okay. With who I look up to, obviously, there are people I listen to most. So I'll say, I like somebody by his personality.
Okay.
Example, I like Sarkodie by his personality.
I know, right?
You understand? But not. I used to like his lyrics a lot.
Used to.
I still love his lyrics.
Okay.
But the thing is, sometimes the situation you find yourself in,
Okay.
if it's not relating to Sarkodie's lyrics, you have to have somebody you listen to. When I come to the street, I listen to this, my brother, Kweku Smoke.
Okay.
You understand? But when I want to, come to the rap game, as in talk about positivity, how to carry yourself and all that, Sarkodie is my guy. Good. So I'm a blend of a lot of people. So I listen to Sarkodie, I listen to Kweku Smoke, I listen to Medical, and they are all people. I listen to the OGs as well, Chame Kwame, Reggie Rockston and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I asked you a last question. Then you do something small for us. Yeah. Before we go. So I'll ask you this question. If ever you were given a wish you were given a chance to make just one wish, just one wish, what would that be?
Just one wish.
Just one wish. Just one wish.
Healthy life and money.
Healthy life and money.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be healthy but not live long. Don't you think?
Well, you see, sometimes living too long is suffering.
But you know, when there is life, when there is life, there is
You see,
money.
when you are healthy,
Okay.
when you are healthy, you live long.
Okay.
You get it. But you can't live long without being healthy.
True. Very, very true.
So I don't say healthy life and
Is that
money.
a wish?
That's my wish.
That's your final wish.
Yes.
That's what you wish for. That's what your heart yearns for.
You see, this is what everybody wishes for,
Really?
including you yourself.
Me? No. Nah.
Don't you want money?
I want money.
Don't you want to be healthy?
I wouldn't let my last wish be
No. Okay, what would be your last wish if I'm to ask?
No, the spotlight is on you, not on me. No. I want to let you do this. Okay, so before we end, okay, since you said it's easy for you to just create something, I want to just give us a freestyle, show us what you got. Yes, you gotta show us what you got.
Okay. Yes, me ya bad. The onjimi ndeni we who started. Kofi was born in the trenches, so me tough I come back harder. Me nante me mfuro kada. Yesikasema mama me akwaba. We don't make too much noise. Abua ne bepi mo konechia na wasaba. Sexy girl come to me backyard. It's on fair. She said bad girl. Bad man.
Mad. Seriously. I mean, that was hot. That is bars over bars, you get it. Okay, Kofi, thank you very much.
Sure.
Before you go, I want you to kindly share your handles and where we can find your music and everything, so that people who are looking at you can also stream your songs and make it.
Yeah, people watching me used to know me as Virus, as I said.
Okay.
Right now, the handles are changed to Kofi Krack. Kofi as in the account name Kofi. Then the Krack is Krack. ACK, Krack. Yeah, sure. That's the name. Everywhere, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, all platforms you can use to listen to music, and all social media handles. Okay. The same name you get over there.
That's cool. But we're not done. We'll be back with you. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna go for a short commercial break, and when we are back, you know how we do it. It's games time. My co-host is going to have a little game time with our special guest who's in the house. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. This is the Youth Arena Talk Show brought to you by R&J.
All right, as you know, Osman Said is my name. You can call me the T-boy. Yeah, tonight we are going to have a whole lot of fun. Yes, I have a guest in my midst, Kofi Krack. What's up?
I'm good.
How
Good,
is
bro.
everything?
Everything is good.
The music industry too. How are you?
We are going.
Okay, I want us to play a short game. Okay.
All right, sure.
A very, very short game. And today is going to be only riddles. Yes.
Okay.
So should I start?
Uh-huh.
Okay. My first question is, what can run but never walks? What can run but never walks?
What can
Are
run
you
but
still
never
guessing?
walks?
Yeah, you only have 2 attempts.
A ball.
No. Last attempt.
How do I get this?
Just guess. Last attempt.
Housefly.
Oh no,
Oh,
river.
but
River runs, but it can never walk.
housefly do not. They don't walk.
And they fly, but sometimes. All right. Second question. Right, proceed.
Okay, sure.
All right. What can a child make but not see? What can a child make but not see?
What can a
A
child make
but not see.
but will not see what
Yeah, sure.
like it makes, right?
Yeah,
Is it a child or a baby?
a child. Guess.
Charlie, this your radio there.
You only have 2 chances.
Child make, but that's not see.
Yes, please. Critical thinkers.
Okay.
Okay. We only have 5 seconds for
Children, they make mistakes, right?
You are wrong.
Oh,
With the last one, let's go.
this child make. What can we see? It's like I've not been a child before.
Noise.
Then
A child makes noise but cannot see.
but they hear.
Yeah. Do you understand? All right, let's go with the next question. All right.
But wait, this particular one,
Okay.
everybody makes noise and doesn't see.
Hey, but a child makes the most noise.
No.
Especially when you cry.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
All right, let's go on. What comes in the night without being called? What actually comes in the night without being called?
Darkness.
No. Last chance.
Without being called.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, the stars.
Oh, you've tried. You've passed this question. Let's go to the next question. Okay, this is another game altogether.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we are done with the first one. We only had 1 point. All right,
One out of 3, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So let's go with this one too.
Okay.
Okay. What's your love language?
Wow. My love language.
Yes.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. I thought you say money.
No,
But
it's
money
not
is
money.
why.
I mean, it's not money.
Why no money?
You can give me money
Okay.
if I don't get peace of mind. Me, I'm somebody who likes to be, I'm a corner when I'm, facing some things I want to solve.
Okay.
Or, thinking about some plans I want to make.
Okay.
You can give me a whole lot of money as my woman. I won't be happy with you if you are not allowing me to do what I want to do.
As a woman, you said.
As a woman, you can give me anything.
Okay.
A woman can give me money.
So as a woman,
If you don't give me peace,
okay.
it's not my love language.
I have a question for you. So can you tell me if you are dating or single? And you said a woman, and I wanted to know about it, so you need to tell me.
How many questions do I have there?
You have only 3 questions. I'll ask you only
So this,
four. Let me see.
this is the second
I'll
one.
give you only 4 questions.
This is the second one.
Yes, please.
Okay, yes, I'm dating.
You are dating.
Okay.
Can you mention the name? The person you are going out in, or it's private?
And I can't do that.
You do that. Why?
You see,
Okay.
it's a personal something. There are people who are in the public face.
Okay.
They don't show. They tell you that they are into this, but they don't put their family on the background.
I understand.
The ground is for something else.
So have you dated a fan before?
Fun.
Yeah, maybe you are performing. You've seen your fan. This girl is looking sexy.
Is it a flirt or date? Date.
Let's say
Because
date. I won't
is
say
it
a
date?
flirt.
Dates. When you talk
Okay,
about
we have a
dating.
flirt.
No, you see, we have flirt, date,
I'm
and
talking
relationship.
about date.
Date. I can go out with you today.
Okay, relationship.
You know,
Let's take a
eat
relationship.
over there. It's not. It's dating, right?
So let's
Relationship.
go
No,
there.
no.
Why?
I don't know, but you see,
Are they not attractive to you?
not that.
But what?
It might happen, but it hasn't happened.
And it's what?
I don't know.
Sure.
No, I'm not saying it will. I use the word might because I don't know tomorrow.
Okay.
Good. So these are musicians even end up, or some artists end up getting married to their fans.
Yeah, sure.
And before you as an artist, before you have a woman, the woman should be your fan.
Okay.
Because you can't have a woman who doesn't support what you do.
So what's the type of woman? This is my last question.
What type of woman?
I
Yeah.
want to know, maybe someone is crashing out there, you know.
Are you talking about physics?
Yes, sure, physics. Tell me.
Not
tell me.
internally, like not internally.
Don't worry, you just tell me.
Physics.
I know, right? It's not that easy.
This question. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have.
So you don't have spec. Let's say you don't
No,
have spec.
I don't have spec.
Okay.
As in, because I've dated a slim girl before,
Okay.
a boozy girl before,
before.
so I don't actually have spec in body size and
Okay.
physics, but I only have a problem with the internal aspect of the person.
Okay. All right. Thank you for having you on the Youth Arena.
Yeah, thank you.
We wish
so
to
much.
have you here next time.
Sure, I'll be around.
Guys, we'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Okay, guys, I know you enjoyed that game that just passed. So, unfortunately, we have to bring everything to an end. But before we do that, we can't go without saying a very big thank you to the Almighty God for seeing us through this program successfully. We also want to say a very big thank you to our special guest, Kofi, who joined us tonight. He made the episode very interesting. Also, a very big thank you to Glow Multimedia and RNJ Studios for having us. And also, a big thank you to our producer, Mr. Nuruddin, our directors, Justice and Randy. We say a very big thank you to you. We're going to meet again next week, same time. It's bye-bye for now.